Okay, so um hey mom, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to okay, just wanted to get your permission to record you for the Kupuna project that I'm doing. To have your
Okay.
permission?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to just introduce yourself.
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So my name is Catherine Ishisaka Luga.
Okay, perfect. And today I wanted to talk to you about Okayu. I know it's a porridge or rice porridge dish. I've never had it. The first time I actually had it, I've never had it growing up, but the first time I had it was when uh Melissa made it for me and my wife, and she actually called you to ask, how to make it, and it was really good. And it's can you tell me kind of like the history behind it, and I guess why it's important.
Sure. I don't know about the historical context. I mean, in terms of history for myself, right? So when I'm not feeling well, if you're sick, then my mom would make me okayu or okai. And what that is just taking our just regular rice grains and washing it and putting it in a pot and letting it boil and then simmer for a long period of time, constantly mixing it so that there's this starchy layer of rice water. It's not very drinkable. I mean, it can be, but it's very, a little thicker. And of course, there's the rice that's really soft and gooey now, and it's really good for digestion. And so we would eat that with either furikake or ume or some other type of chazuke, which is like those pickled Japanese vegetables. And okai is significant for me because, it reminds me of my mom and it's warmth and care and love and it's just very comforting, right? And I've made okai many, many times for, dad too, right? And
Right.
for my own kids, Melissa and Matthew. And um even now, as we're older, it's really good for digestion. It brings out a lot of the chi, which is like the internal, like when you do Chinese medicine, it really brings out a lot of that. And it's supposed to help with blood flow and with clearing of the lungs. So, now there's a lot of people with COVID, and that
Right.
is supposed to help the lung function. Drinking the water. You can eat the rice too, but it's that okayu water that
Mm.
is very good, for the body. But it's good for the soul too.
Right. No, yeah, when Melissa made it for the first time for me, I was just like, I mean, I felt like you said that warmth, and I was like, it was very warm, but it did, calm me down, my stomach down when I was sick, and I definitely
Right.
enjoyed it. So, and it's traditionally a Japanese dish, correct?
It is, but there are different forms in Asian culture. So
Mm.
even the Koreans have the same thing, which is the gruel, which is the juk, and the Chinese as well. And I think for them, they may put other things, in the rice porridge, which would be like chicken or other types of vegetables. But we mainly did it not as a meal, but more for settling the stomach and like cleaning, because it's supposed to clean the blood and increase the chi and help the lungs. So there's like a lot of underlying medicinal, right? You would never think that just drinking rice water, but it's that I think it's that chemical reaction or whatever during the cooking process, that slow cooking process, where you get that sort of milky, you know, not thick, but it's not
Right.
you're not drinking water,
Right.
right?
It's whatever that came out of the cooking of the rice. Well,
Right. Yeah.
okay. Well, awesome, mom. Thank you for taking the time to speak about Okayu. It's something that I definitely enjoy now when I am sick, and it is heartwarming. So I appreciate your time, and thank you for doing this interview with me.
Okay.
Thanks, mom.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.